But glad to see finally a
Can't even say that good. It's more that dumb.
reasonable take from old Jellywig. But unfortunately, his fan base is still full of idiots.
Yep.
Let's not act like this isn't 100% H3
It's not.
in their toxic community's fault.
It's not. It's Yoko and Soy Dub's dumb's fault. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Yo, did Ethan tell those niggas to throw galas? Did they tell them to spend 20 bands on a comedian? Yo, let's really ask. Did Ethan, Ela, anyone from the pod tell them to fly fucking Hassan and 300 other niggas out? They didn't. Shut the fuck up. Y'all already know what it is, baby. The Daily Schlops. Y'all already know how we get down. But y'all already know. Pegasus posted a vid. Shut up, more Pegasus. Glory Slop King. You already know how that gets down. But he posted a vid, Daily Slops, like he usually does or whatever. But most of it, you know what I'm saying, was covering the whole drama H3, like, you know what I'm saying, their response to Dad's video, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, giving their conjecture on that. We watched that. The Dear Anissa message to her. Definitely watched that. And we definitely came off the whole Tell Lorenz part. You already know how that gets down. So Pegasus was covering the majority of that. But the other half of the video is covering some other jumps we didn't see. Apparently, Luddy gave his opinions and conjecture on the whole creator class situation. So excited for that. I guess. We'll see. You know, so apparently some more stuff came out about the NMP Lola joke situation. You know, that's tough. And apparently, Ethan had a little interaction with Luffy boys, Timhouthi Chalamet. So I definitely gotta see that boy. But I ain't here to waste no more time. Y'all know we get down. Trill talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything. Every single time. Let's get right into it. Y'all already know. I said it in the intro. Y'all already. Shout out more Pegasus. They finally got what they deserved. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. If you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, Shirt of Love, of course, with more Pegasus, my Schlup King. And yeah, we're starting around like what, the 24-minute mark, you know what I mean? So if you want to watch the OG video with the whole Johns, the whole H3 part, it'll be there too. But y'all already know. Trilly's the Slut Prince. Cover that boy. So we need to see the other conjecture. Let's get into it.
Anyways, let's take a trip to Jellyfish Fields. Turns out Ludwig has talked about Creator Class 3.
Ethan Klein did it. Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever.
That's not controversial. And y'all already know how we feeling about Luddy because the whole Mango situation. But I'm going to keep it a buck here. He's correct. Like, this is what everyone was saying. Them dropping the content cop, especially on the optics tip on H3, worst decision. Like, everyone was saying, yo, the last people it should be on is Ethan, Ela, H3. And, well, I guess the results speak for themselves. Because we know who they dropped it on. But yeah, no, he's correct in this.
Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was not considerate of how many other people would be dragged into the situation. Who?
Yeah, the fighters, you know what I'm saying? The kids who were supposed to be raising cancer, raising cancer. If anything, we're getting rid of that shit. But anyway, supposed to be raising money for cancer for. Yeah. Definitely should have been worried about them.
Don't give a fuck and just want to fight. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say. No one went to bat but Hassan for.
Or drop it after, you know, like everyone was saying.
For him, but like also Hassan's audience isn't watching fucking boxing events.
Yeah, funny enough, man, I was telling you, man, you don't know shit about PR, and after that Mango situation, you really still don't. But hey, you know a little bit more than Ian and Yoko, dumbasses, because yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Why the fuck would they drop this shit?
What is that? That's not. I don't know. At some point, you have to realize you're operating a business, and I mean, you have to make the call. Like,
I
what's
see niggas in there, fuck Ethan, all this shit. Don't care. I'll just blame Hassan.
more important, is the business or?
It's not necessary. Yeah, nah, the whole career class shit is not that nigga Hassan's fault. But he is the nigga they're saying that bailed them out, even though the content nuke bailed them out.
You know, making the videos you want to make.
Well, there you go. That's everything. That's my.
Dude, this video's so sad. The whole video.
Oh yeah, nah, Dad's video. Nah, I really felt, again, I was saying it during the whole shit. I really do like feel Dad's pain. Not obviously like yo personally or whatever the fuck. Was I inboxing in the shit? Nah, but like I do feel the sentiment of how he was getting emotional in that beat, because it's like yo, the way he, like, not even the way, what he was saying in the vid was like yeah, he was using like Creator Clash. He really needed the funds or whatever because he had traded out, you know what I'm saying, his lifestyle or whatever to, you know, focus on training, and obviously he thought he was gonna get the bonuses and all that shit. It pissed me off so bad. And then Yoko and Soy Dub snaked them out. So yeah, nah, you could definitely see why he was majorly upset.
Video sad.
Okay, rare good take from Ludwig. He has
Yeah, he hasn't failed us yet.
actually learned the right side of the drama. If you remember last time, he was defending items and Anissa taking money from charity. I don't know what the hell he was smoking, but glad to see finally a
Can't even say that good. It's more that dumb.
reasonable take from old Jellywig. But unfortunately, his fan base is still full of idiots.
Yep.
Let's not act like this isn't 100% H3
It's not.
in their toxic community's fault.
It's not. It's Yoko and Soydub's dumbass's fault. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Yo, did Ethan tell those niggas to throw galas? Did they tell them to spend 20 bands on a comedian? Yo, let's really ask. Did Ethan, Ela, anyone from the pod tell them to fly fucking Hassan and 300 other niggas out? They didn't. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Hassan and iDubbbz glazers.
Yeah, this is the definition of a Hassan G-boy, by the way. Like, when I talk about Hassan G-boys, I mean these type of niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is quite literally definition of not objective at all. Like, bro, it's 100% their fault based on what? Based on what? Like, exactly. These niggas, oh my god.
Here. Lud's content cop take was insane if you consider it was literally about a genocide.
It wasn't. And of course you motherfuckers are bringing that shit up. Oh my god! Bro, how could you cover this when there's a genocide going on? Shut the fuck up. Just like with me, literally same thing with the nigga saying this shit. You niggas, me, some of these other motherfuckers are not gonna do anything to put any regard to like stopping the conflict. I don't know what the fuck you think niggas as individuals are about to do, but that shit is not going to happen. So please stop saying that dumb shit. You're using the conflict as a shield.
Of course, how are you talking about this? When does the genocide go on? I can't believe you just wrote this comment. When does a genocide going on? Disgusting. Bad take from Ludwig. This man is the king of fence sitting.
How the fuck is that fence sitting, bro? That shit is literally the direct opposite of fence sitting. In this factor, he'd be taking more of a side, which is the side that everyone should have taken. Anyone with two brain cells would have taken, which was, yeah, man, Content Cop H3, probably not smart to drop that shit right before you're having a boxing event in which one of the crew members, being Lena, is on your fucking card, you dumbass. So it's like, yeah, dumbass shit to drop the video. So I don't know what the hell this nigga talking about.
The one time
isn't this the same nigga from the other comment? It is. Oh, yeah, G-boy.
he actually gives a reasonable thing. Oh my god, now I understand why Ludwig always says the most dumb shit ever. It's because he's audience captured by a bunch of
Yeah, I was about to say because he's audience captured. That's like definitive with this nigga.
Hassan glazers. Of course, he's just gonna say what his audience wants to hear because this is the response he gets when you actually say something reasonable. But don't worry, through the course of time, these idiots will naturally stop watching and then you'll get actual humans watching again. As a Hassan viewer who was, opinion immediately discounted. Posted
Yo, type beat. Now that's really is true as hell. As a Hassan viewer, as a nigga who doesn't want to listen to your fucking opinion. Oh my god, you're biased. Don't you be telling niggas they ain't objective. Oh, my bad. Let me read this shit. I got you.
Again.
Hold on.
As a
Hassan viewer who is excited about Creator Clash, have no fucking idea why you be excited about this dog shit ass charity event. Anyway, makes me wonder if I'm the minority on that one. You are.
Hassan viewer who was, opinion immediately discounted. Posting the content cut was a bad move when Ethan was cutting ties with everyone because of innate Zionism and
Because of his innate Zionism, an example of that? Please show me an example of that. You fucking can't, dumbass.
Islamophobia. This was
Islamophobia, please show an example of that too. That'd be great.
a horrible take, Lod. Oh, enjoy this fan base, buddy. Anyways, moving on to Hassan's favorite terrorist, Monkey D. Houthi. He's
I'm about to start saying that shit. That's actually funny as fuck. The sun god, Monkey D. Houthi. Like, bro, bullshit. Again, I do not know why this nigga Hassan is even applying himself to One Piece in any regard. You don't know shit about this goddamn series. Literally nothing. You compared a literal terrorist nigga to Luffy. Insane works.
He's literally threatening Ethan's life now. Here we got the literal terrorist. I'm the only one who can stop him forever. And it's just Ethan saying, I wish Taylor Lorenz would stop harassing young women. Now, what did he mean by stop him forever? People responding, the terrorist is making terrorist threats. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Everyone saw this coming.
Imagine being desperate enough to rip off Taylor Lorenz. Terrorists make terroristic threat more at 11. Anyways, Ethan responded, yes, we love our feminist king. But wait, in Houthis, Yemen women must have a male guardian to leave the home, are banned from working, are arbitrarily arrested, tortured, and essayed, forcibly married, especially underage girls, cannot show hair, face, body. But Taylor Lorenz got called a dumbass. Ah, yes, the feminist, the terrorist, of course. Look at my pride flag.
It's just like,
guys, but also I love Hezbollah.
ooh,
now, just a
I
reminder
do love me some blatant hypocrisy.
who this guy actually is.
What
Tel
do you mean? That's Luffy.
Aviv will burn in the coming hours, ready for sacrifice and eager for martyrdom.
Oh, please show the Pike one.
Maybe he's talking about football? Here he is singing a song with the words, do you threaten us with what we are waiting for, son of a Jew? The meaning of Houthi is a title, and it's not something to fear, but for the Jews. They are very afraid of this title. The execution we will carry out.
The Pike shit. Yeah, guy literally impaled. Alright, so I'm gonna ask one more time for Hassan's dumbass because he got on the John and said that this fool, what's his name, Timhouthi, he started a revolution or whatever, he's doing what Luffy would do. See, now that y'all kind of see this, because, yeah, if you show this, I'm pretty sure you might get demonetized. But for heads that have seen this image, and if you have not, yeah, I'm not going to go tell you to look this boy up. But if you manage to see this image, I ain't going to cap to you. I need y'all to explain to me, obviously seeing the image, how that would relate to liberation, freedom, and overall happiness in family. Because nothing about this fucking image, neither the statement, the execution that we will carry out on all Zionists, yeah, that shit, it ain't sounding like what Luffy would do. I'ma keep it a buckskis, stamped. Like, bro, what?
Out on all Zionists with the lovely depiction of a man impaled through his asshole and out of his mouth with a pike. Why would he retweet this article called Houthis use social media to boost global prominence and support? The ships
Because he's a fucking terrorist?
we bombed and sank. To every Zionist, I will put this into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and Zionist is clearly interchangeable to this guy. Okay, but hating Jews doesn't make you a Houthi. Are you a soldier? Yes.
And Hassan will have you believe this guy is just a random kid, of course. A random kid who bombs ships and wants Jews dead.
A random 19-year-old Yemeni teenager. Like, yeah, Hassan, you tried that dumb shit.
You know, your average everyday fella. Bro, you can't make that shit up. Actual terrorist glazers. He's not a Houthi, guys. He just acts exactly like them and poses with friends. He's just like Anne Frank.
I forgot about the Anne Frank take, yo. Oh my god. I be forgetting how fucking stupid Hassan truly is. Yeah, bruh. He's just like Anne Frank, gang. Let me tell you.
Wow. Anyways, moving on to XQC and Aiden Ross criticizing Hassan and his followers.
My shit was moderated down to a crisp, brother. We were on
Ooh, Minecraft enchantment boys.
fuck with this shit.
Dude,
like we were, we were chill.
His chat are terrorists. Like his chat are. I'm not joking. Watch his stream. They're all terrorists. I'm not even joking. Dude, it's insane. I'm
Once again, he's been called out by so.
But like, okay, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But like,
True, okay.
But, like, I'm dead serious.
So I wouldn't say all, but true.
Sorry,
Let me pause. Conjecture time. Gotta give the reacts. Gotta make it transformative. But yeah, I was about to say, yeah, is every single person in Hassan's chat a fucking terrorist or enjoys terrorist rhetoric? No. Do a good amount of these niggas? Especially after terrorist manifesto, after, you know, he read and was critical of that shit? Yeah, I'ma go with nah. Bro, they were sending hearts in the fucking chat while he was reading a terrorist manifesto. Yeah, a lot of these niggas are cooked, but are they all terrorists and or like terrorist sympathizers? Nah.
Bro, it's kind of crazy that you said that because if you think about the definition of what that is, true. Like they do propagate actual, some of them, like actual terroristic ideologies.
Yeah. No, XQC spin. No, some of them do. Yeah, some of those fucking G-boys are straight licking the bootstrap of Hassan, and we know who the fuck Hassan's licking their bootstraps, and whose bootstraps he's licking. So yeah, it tends to line up for some of those niggas.
And that's a problem.
Actually true and based. Hassan's chat and supporters absolutely love terrorists. I mean, we literally just saw the kind of guy Hassan himself supports. They do be spamming hearts for a shooter, justify by actual terroristic acts and violence. This is nothing new, but I'm glad people are starting to see it. Then Aiden Ross talks about how Hassan is a walking contradiction.
Like, he's the most hypocritical streamer I've ever met in my life. The
Yeah,
guy
I mean,
preaches equality, lives in a $6 million house, drives a Porsche, dresses
Three.
in like $1,000 house like outfits, fucking flashes a gun on stream. Like,
Oh yeah, like eat the rich shirts and shit like that. Meanwhile, he's the rich.
it's like the most stupid, like ironic, like hypocrite. And like his viewers are like, just eat it up, and they.
Bro, it's so crazy because the same shit that I be saying is what Aiden's saying right now. And like, bro, trust and believe. Aiden be having his dumbass takes and dumbass moments. Let's not get it twisted. I be saying it all the time, especially during the fucking Tate Glaze arc. Yeah, but right now, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook, because this is shit I be saying about Hassan all the time. And again, why the G-boys piss me off to the degree they do. Because this nigga Hassan will get up on this shit and straight up be the most hypocritical nigga. Like Aiden is saying, will do the most blatantly hypocritical shit, bro. And these niggas, G-boys, will keep heating it up. They do every time. They don't fail. They'll try to justify everything.
I think he's like hot.
Dude, Hassan is the ultimate champagne socialist.
Oh
Literally,
yeah, if you're Taylor Lorenz, you sure do think he's hot.
just the other day, he was bragging about being the richest at a phase party filled with multimillionaires. But then he will also say that I only live on a basic necessity budget. It's
Lies. Yeah. What the fuck is basically? Wait. No. Better yet. Let me phrase it even better. What about what about a fucking Porsche equals basic necessity? What about a fucking $3 million house that equals basic necessity? Am I saying you can't own these luxurious items? No, you fucking can. It's the factor of when you tell niggas you're a fucking socialist and you clearly benefit off of capitalism, it looks stupid as fuck. It looks dumb. Like, yo, again, blatantly hypocritical shit. Eat it up. Like,
It's absolutely insane that people actually follow this guy and thinks that he stands by his values. But yeah, open invitation to any XQC Aiden Ross fans. Go ahead and watch the series. I do recommend it. Cinema, if I do say so myself. Anyways, moving on to Hassan supporter NMP. Basically, last time he made fun of the children who died in the Texas floods and then doubled down.
No, like there are like 13 confirmed people dead and like 12 like campers are lost right now.
They don't have much to live for anyways. It's okay.
yo, this is what happens every time with every drama and every clip. Like, I start seeing it more and more, and that shit gets me more infuriated. You dumbass. Y'all niggas been in the game for so fucking long. How long have y'all niggas been streaming, bro? When the fuck are you niggas gonna learn PR? Like, it makes no sense.
Wait, they have their whole lives ahead of them.
Yeah. What? Their whole lives, Bree?
Lie, bro. They know the fucking AI is gonna take their jobs and everything. Like, my nigga, bro. Yeah, bro, that'll be true eventually. I'll keep it a buck, bro, but probably 10 years from now, when these kids could be alive fucking today. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
That's gonna, Bree, when they're older, every job's gonna be AI.
And then
Okay, are they older right now? No, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Destiny also made a joke about the dead kid, saying that he was sponsored by NordVPN or whatever.
yeah, of course he did.
Which is obviously a lie. So NMP responded, he's loving Destiny defend him over his viral Texas flood fallout. Implies a donut operator scared to reply. I heard NMP.
Wait, what? Hold on, let me hear. Damn, y'all done hit myself on my pen. But anyway, say that shit again, bro. Hold on.
NordVPN or whatever, which is obviously a lie. So NMP responded, he's loving Destiny defend him over his viral Texas flood fallout. Implies a donut operator scared to reply. I heard NMP killed those kids. I wonder if he has the balls to do it to Destiny. I bet he won't. Destiny is not afraid of donut. Wonder if he'll reply. So you're saying you're afraid? You absolutely
I was about to say, wait, word, isn't this just like self-admission? Like, bro, what?
absolute pussy. I, on the other hand, am scared of donut. Bro, imagine being so pathetic. You're hiding behind Destiny. And then it
Nah, that is so fucking ridiculous shit.
blocked the Yeet account just for posting clips of him. NMP explains why he had to block my account. 5 tweets about me a day is too much. I had to block it.
Bruh.
I know you'll see this, but I had to block you. You spam my notifications too much. So you admit you're literally on Twitter all day, bro.
I was about to say, not only to that, but like, bro, you're just blatantly lying, my nigga. You know you got fucking motion. How many niggas probably tweet about you all the time, bro?
Oh my god. This guy's on Reddit, on Twitter, and the rest of the time he's streaming. Literally has no life except being terminally online. What he really should be worrying about is that he lives in Texas. He's gonna run into these people in public and someone will remember. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be quote unquote joking, which it wasn't a joke. But
I was about to say, this shit not even a joke. I don't even know, again, why, like, what justified in his head to where he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna say this. Fuck it, I'll say it. Like...
by the way, about dead children when you're literally in the area and people are getting really mad at that. And now NordVPN is going after Destiny for falsely using their name. So Destiny tweeted, I heard God killed those kids because they were using NordVPN. NordVPN responded, hello everyone, this tweet falsely suggests a sponsorship with us. No such relationship exists. We're reviewing this misuse of our trademark. Basically, people were tagging them, hey NordVPN, do you actually pay the shit stain to mock dead children for political points? Seriously? Hello Tom, no basically. Right, Si?
I'm like, yeah, because obviously big brand, I can't even talk, big fucking brand risk, yeah, no.
Highly doubt they're gonna take any like legal action or whatever, but I definitely think you shouldn't be using other brands' name. They obviously don't want to be associated with a absolute psychopath such as yourself. But yeah, you guys told me that he's done similar stuff like this before regarding a bunch of others.
Yeah, like, nah, fucking Destiny, nah, that nigga always been edgy as hell, but like, at this point, especially again after like the Pixie shit, is like, nigga, you gotta learn at this point, like, bro, you have to calm the fuck down, bro.
Situations. I don't know, I just don't find it funny to joke about a ongoing tragedy. I understand if it's like, I don't know, 25 years ago, 50, 100 years ago.
And that's the thing I was saying with NMP. I'm so happy Pegasus mentioned that. Like, yo, bro, it's like, bro, you hear niggas, especially on the dark humor and the edgy jokes, they'll be like, yo, too soon. Like, shit is crazy. Like, this shit legitimately happened like the past 12 hours. Like, no cap, bro. Like, this joint happened within the past like 24 hours, bro. Like, why the fuck would you say this? And then on top of that, children have died. Why would you joke about children passing? Or joke, because again, that shit wasn't a fucking joke, because I don't know who out of this shit was laughing, except for Destiny, dumbass.
Yo, but it's like actively happening on the day, and like people are, I don't know, it's just in bad taste. Now click this video or every girl you ever meet turns into Anissa Jomha.
I'll be damned if any of the lover babes turn to her fucking Jezebel succubus ass.
And your name is now Reek. That's right, I'm back with the threats. Alrighty, thanks for watching, bye bye.
You already know, gang, of course. Shout out my glorious Slup King. More Pegasus. You already know. They finally got what they deserve, of course. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? The main John was, of course, like the whole H3, you know what I'm saying? The stuff with Dad, you know, and the Nisa. You know what I mean? Where's, what was the other part? And yeah, I know there's another little part in here. What's the name? Oh yeah, they covered a little bit about the Creator Clash being canceled too or whatever, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody at this point knew this was an eventuality. But yeah, of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, show the love to more Pegasus. Down in the description, first link, and show the love, of course, to the Slup King. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture, Luddy, his take about Creator Clash. Not bad. Not bad. I'll keep it a buck again. Yeah, we got a little stigma with Luddy again, you know, Mango situation, but within his discourse with from what we've seen about Creator Clash 3, yeah, he's right. They shouldn't have dropped this shit before the Creator Clash 3 about the before the event. Dumb, fucked up their optics even more than the stigma was already bad. So there's that. Let's see here. Yeah, the Timhouthi part, bro. Hassan and your orbiters, boy. You don't just do anything. You don't just do anything to push that narrative, huh? Hilarious. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, the whole John with Timhouthi goes, yeah, the bull's a fucking terrorist. Like, I don't know what to tell niggas, bro. You could let Hassan keep lying people about this shit, but yeah, that nigga's a terrorist, bro. And he's most definitely not fucking Luffy again. I don't know if that nigga has ever even heard of the English word freedom or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just heard of it in general. But, that's cut and dry. And then, yeah, we just came off fucking NMP lol with the Destiny shit. Like, bro, why the fuck would this nigga say that dumbass shit? Duh. You getting the backlash for that shit generally fucking deserves. Better yet, no, generally and genuinely deserve that fucking criticism. I'm not gonna hold you. And then, yeah, Destiny coming out bullshitting about this. Don't give a fuck yet. What else would I expect? Like, I'm be honest with you, bro. Tough. Yeah, that's an unfortunality. But anyway, again, sure to love or with our glorious Slup King more Pegasus. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
you.